Hey, hola, namaste. Lost Canuck here. And you know, I got my cooking hat on again. Only means one thing. I'm going to go out and do some cooking on this cold Wisconsin night. So it's windy like crazy out there, but I fired up the Lone Star, and tonight we're making some wings. That's right. I took some wings out of the package, dried them out overnight on some paper towels in the fridge. I'm going to throw them out on the grill. And for all you new watchers to the channel, thanks for coming by and checking out what I'm doing here. And for all you returning subscribers, thanks again for watching. Appreciate it. You always help make more content for the channel. And remember, leave me a comment down below at the end because I try and answer all my comments. So let's get started. We're going to turn these wings that I got from Costco into these. And for my Hispanic viewers, a mis amigos que hablan español, los subtítulos debajo. And for my Hindi friends, Nietzsche subtitles. All right, so let's roll that intro. Okay, so in tonight's episode, we're going to do a little bit of an experiment. We're going to try a new way to make chicken wings. Little variation on the 0 to 400 method. So, I got some nice wings that have been drying overnight from Costco. I got a few pounds there. And what we're going to do is we're going to put them on, get some smoke on them around 200 degrees, smoke them up for about an hour and a half, and then we're going to pull them off, coat them in some oil, and then put them back on at a high temperature, let them kind of fry up a bit in their own oil, and bring them out, and then we'll sauce them and see how they are. And we'll see, hey, can we get a really crispy skin? I know on the 0 to 400, sometimes they burn, and there's a little, there's some problems there. This, we shouldn't burn them. And we're going to just try and see if we can get a crispier skin. So let's try it out. So I've got my wing baskets here. I just get them from, got these from old Hickory pits. There's a link for all the stuff that I use in every one of my videos. My store link is down below. There's different categories, so you can click on accessories or sauces or knives or things like this. So if you're interested in that, they make great gifts or whatever. So just coat your wing baskets with a little oil so that your wings don't stick to them. Okay, so I kind of divided them out evenly. You want to make sure that they're pretty. The surface doesn't have any moisture. So like I say, I put them on these in the fridge overnight, dried them out. I can attest that the surface is nice and dry now, because you want the smoke to go around them. And I'm putting them skin side up. Not that I don't know if it's going to make a difference, but we'll do the experiment that way. And in case we fail the experiment, well, we'll try it skin side down. But let's try them skin side up. Okay. So there's one tray. Let's do the other one. Hey, Lost Canuck here. Well, we're down at the pit. I have it set at 200. The Tell-True's at 200. The controller's at 200. So I can tell that we're really there. I've got the same old crappy blend of charcoal pellets and hickory chips, 50-50. Just trying to burn it off, get rid of that stuff. I like the hickory chips, but those charcoal pellets really don't do anything for me. So anyways, set at 200. Let's get these wings on for about an hour and a half to soak up as much smoke as we can. We're going to bring them inside, coat them in oil, bring them back out to the pit, and bring it up to about 400, 425, and cook the heck out of them until they're about 200, 205 degrees internal temperature. So let's get them on. I'm running my Lone Star Grill's 42-inch pellet grill. This thing smokes in any condition. We're getting 30 to 50 mile an hour winds out here right now. It's died down a little bit, but the thing still smokes. So it is 7 p.m. I'll see you back at the pit at 8:30. Lost Canuck out. All right, well, we're back at the pit. She's still kicking off some smoke. Like I say, this thing smokes at just about any pellet. We're at 200. Yep. So let's, it's been 90 minutes exactly. So we're going to pull these wings off, bring them upstairs, coat them with oil. Now these ones are a little more hot than these ones. Yeah, that's what I expected. We're going to pull these off, bring them upstairs, coat them with oil, and while we're waiting, we're going to turn this up to 400. Let's do that. Now, I've got my pit seasoned and burnt in, so turning it up to 400 isn't bad. But if you haven't got your pit all seasoned and several cooks in, I wouldn't recommend doing that. So, anyways, let me grab the wings and I'll see you inside. All right, well, we're at part 2 of the experiment. These wings have been on for 90 minutes. Just brought them upstairs. I'm going to coat them in oil, and since it's poultry, I'm going to use this this duck fat. There's a link in my Amazon store for duck fat. You can get this at any grocery store too. So I'm just going to coat the outside like this first. Okay. Then I'm going to put them in this bowl and coat them up a little more. Make sure the bottoms are all coated. Alright, so let's make sure that these are all mixed up. Okay, you just want to make sure they're all mixed up and oiled. So that's got lots of oil on the surface of these things. Okay, so I'm going to try 2 rubs. I'm going to use my old standby, the Tailgater's Party Mix, which is mostly salt, pepper, and garlic with some other spices. And I'm also going to try on the other batch the Saints and Sinners chicken rub. So that'll be on that batch. So let's start with the Tailgaters. Shake some on there. And stir it around. And don't worry, we're going to use the same bowl to mix the sauces and everything. So, okay. Just a decent amount to season them up on the surface. They got oil all over them. Okay, so now we're going to put them back on the tray. And again, this is just a pack of Costco party wings. You can get these things. I mean, it doesn't have to be Costco. You can go to your local butcher shop if they got them, or grocery store. But I didn't even have to cut the wing tips off. They're all sectioned up for me. That's done. And I should have sprayed these on the tray, but that's Lost Canuck makes lots of mistakes. So if you screw up stuff at home, no biggie. If I can make it turn out, anybody can. Okay, look at that. Just get them till they're nice and glistening. Nice and coated with duck fat, or if you have avocado oil or olive oil or whatever. Something with a high smoke point. Okay, so we're going to just about made another big mistake. So now we're going to season them. This is the Saints and Sinners seasoning. So we're going to try and get on all sides. Boy, this stuff smells great. It smells like barbecue sauce, sort of. Again, we don't have smell-o-vision for you guys, so you can't really tell what it smells like. But take my word. Oh, there. It's nicely coated. Again, prep time for all this and cooking time isn't a lot. Basically, I'm just waiting for the pit to get up to 400. Check on my in my app here in a second. These ones were the ones that were on the right side of the grill, which is a hotter zone. So when I go to put these back out there, I'm going to put them on the left. Then I'm going to probably leave them on there for about 30 minutes till the internals get to right around 200. Then I'm going to pull them off the grill, bring them back upstairs here, and sauce them, and we're going to eat them. So I will see you when it's time to pull these off. I'll get my videographer to come out on a cold Wisconsin night. Alright, see you in a minute. Okay, well, lost Canuck here, and we're back out at the pit. Too cold for my videographer. I got it set at 400. And believe it or not, there's still smoke coming out of this thing at 400. And I'm going to put the wings on. And even the tell-true is telling me it's 400. So, here we go. Alright, so our wings are on. It's set at 400. Yeah, it dropped a bit because it's so cold out here. But I'm going to go and temp probe them until it's about 200. Pull them off. Bring them upstairs, and we're going to sauce them and eat them. See you in a minute. Alright, so I'm back at the pit, and I'm going to just quickly check the temps before I pull them off. It's been about 20 minutes at 400. These look pretty good. Let's do some quick temp probes here. So we're at 195 there. Oh, so that's a hot one. 184. So these ones are really hot over here. Oops. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to rotate these wings around. So I'm going to take these ones and move them to that side. I'm going to take these ones and move them to the other side. Wait, 190, yeah. And go 5 more minutes. Alright, so let's do that. Alright, well, the wings are temping at 200. They're done. They look pretty crispy, so I'm going to bring them in and sauce them up and see what you guys think. That was exactly about 2 hours total on the pit. See you upstairs. Alright, lost Canuck. We're back upstairs. Got the wings off the pit. And we're going to start with the barbecue ones first. I don't know if you can see these, but they look pretty crispy to me. Hang on, let's see if you can hear that. Yeah, let's try one. Let's just try one quick. They're really smoky. Actually, I can taste the charcoal. Anyways, well, I'm gonna make 12. Can you hear that going in the bowl? They're crispy. So this is a little alternate method of doing wings. Alright, so we're going to use some sugar-free barbecue sauce for my son. That's what he requested. There we go. There's the barbecue. I'm going to finish eating this wing and so I can give you the analysis and verdict. It's still juicy inside. You can really taste the smoke. Tasty. That Saints and Sinners rub is really good. Tell you what, for a crispy, juicy wing, it's not a bad method. Good experiment. As you can see, there's less burn than the old 0 to 400 method. Now, instead of an hour, it takes 2 hours. Would I do this method again? I think so. I like this because you can taste way more of the smoke than the 0 to 400. 0 to 400, easier cook, faster cook. This is if you want to taste the smoke from your smoker on your wings. These are great. All right, let's toss up the rest of these. And of course you can serve these with celery or carrots or anything you want. All right, so those are his wings. Now we're going to we'll toss our videographer's wings. Now Angela's going to have the strawberry jalapeno by Petey's. Tasted this earlier. It's actually pretty good sauce. Lost one. All right, these are the strawberry jalapeno. All right, so those are the videographers. Okay, now they're all split evenly, and we'll take. I'm just doing. I don't have any hot sauce, so I'm going to do this regular old Buffalo Wild Wings medium. Yeah, boy, these are crispy. So those are the mediums, and again, these are. You can even hear the crispiness on the outside. They're really juicy on the inside. So, do I like this method better in conclusion than the 0 to 400? Yes, I would do this over. If you got the time, do this method. If you don't have the time, go 0 to 400. But I had the time tonight, so let's all go downstairs and eat some wings. And again, thanks for watching. Thanks for staying with the video this long. And if you like this video, check out these playlists over here. Watch some more of my videos. It helps the channel. Again, if you wanted to buy any of the equipment that I used, I have a Amazon store link plus some other links below. It helps the channel. It helps us grow. So thanks again. Lost Canuck out. We'll see you next time.